a new challenge system for Halo Infinite, new brand deals and rewards, and more information on the shader system, which is pretty worrying, making 343 Industries look like the shady ones in this situation. What's up guys, it's me Monarch, and today we're going to be going into some Halo news. This is probably going to be one of the first double uploads in a day. Happy Halloween guys, if this is delayed I do apologise, but stay tuned for some Halo news. So hey guys, it's great to be back as always. Just doing another one of these videos. I know that we've got a Halloween special already planned, or it would have already been uploaded. It might literally at the time of recording be uploaded within the minutes. But anyway guys, I just got back from work, went to sleep because I was really tired after my shift, loaded up Discord when I woke up and saw, hey, there's some really interesting stuff here, some interesting Halo news which has been put in by a member of our community. So if you want to see this Halo news firsthand, you should get into the Discord. Link is down below to the Discord. But for those who don't have Discord or just don't wish to join, we're going to be covering the Halo news now. So our first bit of Halo news is from an American company called Butterfingers. Now I'm not too sure what Butterfingers are, I'm sure there's something related to food. We don't have them in the UK, but apparently Butterfingers, what they've basically done is team up with 343 Industries, so when you buy some of their products you can get codes, and some of the codes are actually relating to 5 challenge swaps. A challenge swap? What's that? Well, in my expert opinion, and it doesn't really require an expert opinion, a challenge swap does kind of suggest that there are going to be challenges that if you do get a challenge you dislike, you can swap out the challenge using one of these codes. Now this is great because it does confirm challenges are going to be in the game. We might be seeing something like Halo MCC, I really do hope it's something like that. But challenge swaps being codes which you have to collect, that's kind of fishy in my opinion. Are we going to have to pay money for these? I mean, the fact that we have to buy products to get challenge swaps now, that's a little bit strange in my opinion. It's carrying on with a theme that 343 have been going on with Halo Infinite, kind of making it so people have to buy these things to be able to do some basic features. I'll get a little bit more onto that, but it's just a bit strange to say that you can get this product and then you can get challenge swaps. You can get 5 of them if you buy some of these. It's like 5 of them, is that expensive? Do we have to pay real money for that? Can we unlock them in a different way? Why can't we just have a certain number of challenge swaps per challenge rotation? It seems like a basic thing to have, and it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit strange, a little bit of an extra monetization into the game, which is just a little bit suspicious for me. I don't know how monetized this game is going to be. But let's focus on the important news, and that is that challenges are probably returning. This is like a 99% chance that they have just been confirmed by this. I cannot think what challenge swaps could be related to if it wasn't to do with challenges, do you know what I mean? So I do think this is good news. I don't like the idea of challenge swaps as a monetized thing. I think overall it's a good idea, because especially if you get loads of PvE challenges and you just can't complete some of them. Like if you look at the Endure achievement one, which was in Halo 3 ODST's seasonal, that was a really difficult challenge, and if you could have swapped that out to get something a bit easier, that would have been really good for some players. I know that we was able to do that, and we have actually got a video of it. I don't know if it's going to be uploaded or just used as background footage, but the main point is really that it would be cool to have this feature. It just seems a bit strange if it's going to be monetized and a little bit grimy for 343. But moving on, we're actually going to start talking about some of the other companies which are working with 343 Industries kind of to do promotional material for Halo Infinite. Now, I do want to clarify, I'm not too familiar with any of these. So we've got Chips Ahoy, which I haven't heard of. Wonder Bar, I think I've heard of that one. The Big, no idea. Sour Patch, I have heard of that one. And Trident, I don't know what Trident is. I thought that was something to do with your washing machine. Hopefully we haven't got a Tide Pod situation going on again. And we've also got Nerf. Nerf have been making some Halo Infinite Nerf guns. We seem to have a assault rifle, or maybe that's a shotgun, not too sure. And what looks like a Mauler. Maybe this is the Bulldog shotgun and the Mauler kind of revolver which we saw in Halo Infinite. That's going to be really good if it is. But with all these different products, it looks like if you buy some of the things from them, you can get codes which can be used in Halo Infinite. And the rumor currently is with Chips Ahoy, if you do buy some Chips Ahoy, you might be able to unlock the Monarch armor coating, or shader as people are calling them. Now, none of this has been confirmed. This is just kind of a tip-off from the person on Discord who shared a lot of this information. He just said he thought it might be, but again, no hard evidence on that one, so do not go out and buy tons of Chips Ahoy and then say, hey, where's my Monarch coating? Don't do that. I don't want to be held responsible for that, but it's really decent to see some of these things going on. Again, there's a ton of product placement. There's a ton with Monster Energy if you actually look at that, where you can get the drinks and then you can get the codes which can get you these weapons and emblems. And in fact, there are some emblems which are going to be released as well. You can get these emblems if you buy some of these products. So yeah, I guess that's something which is interesting. I'm not too keen on the idea that you have to buy these real world products which aren't related to Halo just to be able to unlock some codes. It seems a little bit silly in my eyes, and well, I don't like the exclusivity of it, especially with the Snapchat thing. You was meant to load up a Snapchat code for the Monster Energy. Apparently you didn't need to do that in the UK, but when I was trying it, it wouldn't let me make an account, it wouldn't let me do anything. It was really frustrating because I just could not do what I wanted to do, and I could not load it up so I could get the code. I did actually load up the Warthog, but I mean that's just about it, you know. I got to see inside the Warthog, which was pretty cool. But my main point with that is you have to fiddle around trying to sort out these accounts just to get something in the game because it's got that exclusivity to it, and well, it's not really something which I like. That's just my personal taste. And whilst on the subject of taste, let's talk about something which 343 did, which is distasteful. I'm on about the shaders and how there has been so many new details which have came out which have just made the situation look even more grimy and even worse for 343 and Halo Infinite. So for those who are subscribed to the channel, you would have seen not too long ago I did make a video talking about the shaders, but there are new details which have came out, so we're actually going to be discussing some of the possibilities with it and, well, the actual cost for these shaders, the real world cost, and it's really not good. Do not worry though guys, I'm not going to pull a Halo follower and go on for like about, what, 53 minutes about shaders? Sorry, how do you go on 53 minutes about shaders just going through the details? We're definitely not like Halo follower here, we just like to get straight to the point, and let's get to the point with this one. So we got to find out a little bit more about the Monarch armor and a redeemable code which was tied into it. So the redeemable code actually showed how much the armor was going to be costing, which was the sum of $5. Now $5 is roughly translated to about, what, £4, £5, it's more or less the same, but this is a ridiculous amount of money to say that we're going to be buying just one shader for £5. 343 Industries confirmed that they would be removing the primary and secondary colours. So with that in mind and saying that the shaders now cost £5, colour customization is basically locked behind a paywall of £5, and we're not even too sure if you're going to be able to change those colours, which raises the issue of if you've got a unique armour colour. So if you've got green and pink, for example, not the best colours, but let's say you do for an example, you're probably not going to get the ability to change your colours to pink and green, or green and pink I think it was, because, well, who's going to have a combination in the shaders for green and pink? This is a massive removal of customization, which a lot of people have not been happy about. But let's actually go into a few details about how I think this can be fixed, or how it's actually going to be working itself out when it does release in the full game. So I genuinely believe that we will be able to get shaders. Most of them will be unlockable by doing some kind of challenge, but you can get shaders, and then once you've got the armor customization, take Monarch for example, the base is red, the legs are black, the arms are white. I do believe that once you get that, you will be able to customize the individual colors for that coating. So rather than having that red, white and black, you can actually have maybe green, pink and indigo if you're feeling a little exotic. But really it's just mad that we have to pay £5 per shader, by the way. We don't know how many shaders there's going to be. If there's 100 and we have to pay £5 for each of those, that's £500 we have to spend just to get armor customization for shaders. To me that is just ridiculous. It's way too money grabby, and I get that the game is free, but I would rather pay the full price of the game to get all these things included than, well, just have the game for free and have to pay for all these things later on down the line. I think most of the people would just have all the content available to them rather than locking half of it behind a paywall, but that's just my opinion and probably most of the communities, because people are really upset by this. I wish 343 Industries would just give us a comment on it, just say, hey, don't worry, it's nothing like that, there are things which you can still do, we'll be happy to show it off soon, and actually hurry up because this is being really damaging to what's going on. But anyway guys, on to the last little bit of news. I'm not too sure if I covered this 2 months ago, but but let's just cover it anyway very briefly. So if you didn't hear, a veteran called Joseph Staten from Bungie actually joined 343 Industries to work on Halo Infinite. Now this was absolutely amazing. People was loving this because this is a guy who worked on Halo 3 ODST. I think he worked on Reach and Halo 2 a little bit. So this guy, just absolutely amazing. It's great to see him come in. But recently players have actually been complaining about a new lead developer who actually left the team. Now this was Chris Lee. Chris Lee was actually sidelined to get Joe in, so it kind of makes sense that Chris would have quit. I don't know why people are making such a big deal of it. People are basically just trying to make a massive scare story about somebody leaving the team when it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. We covered it ages ago, but I guess people wanted something to be outraged about. They just wasn't listening to the news. They just want to have the negative news. It's been covered quite a bit by tons and tons of gaming outlets, tons of YouTubers as well who want to make it into a massive deal. Halo follower. How long was that video? 15 minutes just saying that somebody left. Okay, good job. I don't know what it is with Halo follower. They're very clickbait and they make very long videos being very vague. I don't know how to stretch out the content that much, but even if I did know how to do that, I really would not do it. It just seems a little bit scummy. Just give it to your fans, man. They want to hear what's going on. Value their time. But anyway, guys, do not worry about this Chris Lee stuff. Do not worry about this Joseph Staten stuff. Again, it's going to be fine. It's all worked itself out. It was confirmed quite a while back that this is going to be happening, and I don't know why people are so annoyed about it. And that's basically your Halo news. I think this has been a double upload in one day. It depends when this video gets uploaded. I know that the Oryx Myers just released, so do check out that video. It's really fun. It's a little bit of a let's play. We don't really do too many of those anymore. So yeah, please do check out that video. I do hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and yeah, stay safe and peace out.